Welcome back, everybody. It's time to put another tire on the Can-Am Spyder. So I purchased a new tire, and I'll get into this. This is just going to be a quick little video. I have 3 tires. I have the factory Kenda tire, what I used to run, a Kumo Escada, and what I'm going to run is a Sumitomo HTR ASPO2. But before I get started, I wanted to give a shout out to Double Tap Gamer 519, Caden Mayfield. He just started a YouTube channel not too long ago, and just a young kid having a good time, so I definitely want to give him a shout out. So this is the factory tire, and I don't go with the factory tire because this is how they wear. So if you look, there is no tread in the center. And if we measure the tread out here, we have right around 630 seconds. So you hardly get anywhere on the outside, and it wears out the center. I usually get between 7,000 and 10,000 miles on a factory tire, and I've done everything from playing with air pressure to driving slower, and I still get this wear pattern. Why I think I get this wear pattern is it's not from doing burnouts, it's not from overinflating. I underinflate the tire. I run anywhere with this tire from 23 pounds for a low up to 26 pounds. What the problem is this tire, it's like a dragster. When those dragsters do a big old smoky burnout and the tire grows in height, it's just not structurally sound. It doesn't have enough strong belts in it to keep this thing from expanding. So on the highway, which I do a lot of high speed, 80 mile per hour stints back and forth to work, this tire grows in height. So as it grows, then it wears the center. So I cannot put a tire on a Spyder every 10,000 miles. I'd be putting a tire on it every 2 months. I do believe this tire is about $175, and then you have to get it mounted on a balance. So it would be a pretty big expense. So what I go with is a car tire. And I know that Can-Am says you cannot go with a car tire, and I understand why. It's completely different compounds and rubber. This is a lot softer tire. We're coming up on the 4th, so that's why we got some fireworks going off in the background. So this tire was on the Spyder for 25,000 miles. And here's the wear bars, and I'm right at the wear bars. So 330 seconds, 130 second, 630 seconds on the very outside. But as you can see, it wears a lot better, and I get twice the mileage out of it. So these are both directional treaded tires, so they can only rotate one direction. So I am going with an asymmetrical tire, so it has an inside and an outside. So I'm going to mount this to where this is rolling forward just like this. So it's going to be close to a directional tire. So when I called the tire shop that I normally deal with cannot get this tire anymore. I assumed that they stopped making them because that's what I heard. So instead of doing my research, I freaked out a little bit. I jumped on Tire Rack. I've run this size. This size is a little different. This is a 225/50. This is a 215/60. So it's a little skinnier and it's a little taller. I've run that size before, and I didn't have an issue with it. So we're going to see, what this one does. $66, I think, with shipping. I have $77 in that tire, so if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'll put some miles on it and I'll get rid of it. It looks a lot taller here just because the ground's a little unlevel. Like I said, it's not much different, and I've run them on my other Spyder. So BRP says that you cannot put a car tire on the back of these Spyders. You can. I cannot tell the difference, and I'm not talking about this tire. I'm talking about this tire. This is a car tire. You cannot tell a difference between this tire and that tire as you're driving down the road, as you're accelerating in the rain. There is no difference. Once it gets down like this, it's a little slipperier than this one over here. Even with that one worn, it has more traction than this one, just because this is a lot softer of a tire. But, you know, I'll walk over to my Spyder now. You're gonna have to excuse the backyard, it's a mess. We had a storm come through and I'm waiting for my buddy's chainsaw. So this is the tire that I have on here right now. I'm at 3/32, so my wife and I are taking a trip this week. When I get back, I'm gonna change tires. I'm just now noticing that this one is giving up traction. So, you know, it's wore out. I have 27,000 miles on that, on the Spyder. I put that tire on about 8,000 miles. So, you know, I got 20,000 miles on that. Can't complain. So, I don't have a problem running a car tire. I never have. You know, and for the price and the function, a car tire suits the Spyder a lot better. You know, you're just giving up way too much with this tire. You know, you got less than 10,000 miles on this thing and it is done. You know, you go to 20 plus, so you're doubling the life, and I don't notice any issues at all. So this is just gonna be a quick little video. I'm gonna go in the house and get it uploaded, but this just shows you how the factory tire wears to a car tire, which BRP says you cannot mount on a Spyder. I get why they say that. I've never had a problem with service. They always note it on their invoice that it does have a car tire, but it is what it is. So, and then we're gonna go with this tire when I get back. Looks like we're going down into the Smoky Mountains next week. So, can't wait. Should be a great time. So that being said, everybody have a great day. And I wouldn't call this a tire review, but this is why I don't run a factory Kenda tire. They don't ride well. They wear out. Here's a car tire, twice as many miles. It looks tons better. And if I would have taken care of this one a little bit better, I probably could have got more mileage out of it. And this is the next tire that I'm gonna try. So I'll throw it on there here in another week. And I'll definitely make a video on how to pull the wheel off. It's super, super easy. And I'll get that uploaded when it's time. So everybody be safe, and thank you for watching.